Today is Monday, March the 8th, and this is usually trouble. This is very mixed. Look at the NASDAQ, dropped. S&P 500 really bouncing all over the place, quite opposite of the NASDAQ. And the Dow was just on a trajectory up and then just leveled off when the rest of the market started to level off, but actually NASDAQ was leveling off earlier, and so was the S&P 500. Advances were matching decliners, so the McClellan oscillator moves upwards just below the neutral line, but this is a complex pattern showing that the bears are definitely in charge, but there is some good news visible on the charts. The first good news is that on the S&P, we opened the day just above the 8 and we finished below the 8, but look where the Chiku span ended up. Getting support on that candle, which gives us the possibility of a bounce tomorrow. And price touched on the 50, and both the 50, EMA, and SMA are in the same place. So again, that's an opportunity. That's just a technical excuse for a bounce tomorrow. However, the volatility index, that's the 5-minute. Let's look at the 1-day. Took a big, the volatility index actually took a bit of a drop, up a little bit, but could have been much worse given the way the day ended. The Dow Jones had an up day, but as you can see, pulled back off of its highs, stayed above the 8. The Chiku span is in the clear. Let's go back and look at what Dow components, would I want that? What Dow components, you can't see just the Dow here, unfortunately. It would be nice if we could look just at the Dow, but we're not going to be able to. So let's go back and finish off with our charts. The Dow, the NASDAQ, down 370 points, really in bad territory, coming down to the low that we saw on Friday and had a big rally bounce. So that could be a possibility again tomorrow. If we get this by the dip, we've got the 161.8 Fibonacci. If we come down to this 12,192, we could see what we saw on Friday, which is a bit of a relief rally. Apple had just a miserable day, and Apple is heading, I think without a doubt, down to the 200. And we've got both 200 moving averages here at the same spot. Relative strength index is very low, so the Apple will be coming down further. I added some more Boulder today, BLDR, Builder's First Source. It had a really good day. Let's move the earnings flag out of there, but it had a really good day, and it was really justified to add another 100 there. Caterpillar was up. Deere was up considerably. Home Depot had a big day today, but stopped by the 8 EMA. Still in bad territory. NEO down 35. Where does it get its support? Right on the 200 moving average. I think that's critical. The Chiku span is out in the open here below the cloud, but I think this 200 is important. There's another 200 simple moving average down there. Plug only down 30 cents, stops at its 50%. Let's get rid of that. Stops at its 50% Fibonacci. So that was good. And the low of the day today, if we take this and move it up here, the low of the day today showed that the Chiku span came below the 50, just a tiny bit, but we would think about this as being support potentially, and this as being support and leading to a possible better move tomorrow. Square down 6.7%, and now this is pretty ugly. Let's get rid of the RSI bars here, and you can see that we're not as low as the day before. We've got no technical reasons to bounce here for moving averages. The Chiku span, however, today had its low right here, so it didn't even come down to the bottom of the cloud. We could look for support today with Square, tomorrow probably somewhere in the 190, below, certainly below 200. So let's keep an eye on that. Remember, the bears are still in charge. There is an opportunity for a bit of a quick rally. AT&T finished above its 200-day moving average, strong stock, but then why not? It's a 7% dividend stock. The banks, just take a quick look at the banks overall, and let's look at all 6 of them on a daily basis. Bank of America finished up 20 cents. Goldman Sachs up 2%. JP Morgan up 2%. Wells Fargo 1.25%. US Bank 1.6%. And the XLF overall just 0.4%. So a good day for banks. Not a great day for tech stocks. Not a great day for the S&P. A good day for the Dow. So somewhere in those 30 stocks, we had some good performers. I'm going to go back now and finish where I started and say that the McClellan oscillator has a chance to pop up tomorrow because the S&P stopped on the 50 and the Chiku span is above this support candle right here. So look for that tomorrow, maybe a little bit of a relief pop.